Ladies with gentle hands, welcome back. Again, small little trade during not Asia but London today. Look at this, just staggering for hours and hours. And then finally at 5 a.m. today, we had the move. Good thing I did not stay in this for longer than fucking 10 minutes because I wasn't gonna sit there and fucking watch it. Nonetheless, we did take this trade. I was able to identify where the draw was after pumping. How much is this? 400 points. We finally got a little reversal. Jeez, dude, it's actually ridiculous. That's where we are right now, guys. I have no hope that we go higher. I do not want to go higher at all. I just want to start flipping completely to the downside. It is finally Wednesday. FOMC is here. Start marking some of these things out. Also going to bring up Mr. NQ over here. We had both an expansion in New York and Asia. Asia expanded 390 points. London expanded over 300 points. Possible that New York session will just not move at all until FOMC gets here at 1, which is completely okay if it does. I'm gonna say this right now. I could sit here for about 30 minutes, see that price does not move, and call it a day early. It's looking like price is pretty much balanced for the most part. The only part that isn't is probably this, which is, yep, gonna be a giant fair value gap. There's no wick on this candle on NQ, so that might be a pretty important level. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm looking for puts. I don't want to take calls. I would much rather take puts. I do think that it's going to take a while, so we probably might have to sit here and watch price for a little while. Might as well just get some music going, because best believe she's fucking some niggas on that team. I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright guys, so we're reacting off this golden pocket, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm obviously not just going to enter off of that. I would much rather wait for a re-entry. This is going to be the first key level that we're aiming for right now. This is my ultimate draw on liquidity down here, so I definitely want to go lower, but we got the first little initial bounce. So now we're going to wait to see if we react. Right now off of this 0.5 would be perfect. I'll put my stops above this high. We'll target right here. It looks like we did get the first initial bounce off the 0.5, so really quickly we're going to wait for another retest, and if we get it, we are in. Should be a pretty quick and easy day today if we do get this retest. 27 points. We're targeting about 83. We want to see this level hold. I'm gonna go ahead and place the limit. We have all this low resistance liquidity. We're also coming for this low, and we are tagged in there, risking a shit ton again. I really don't like that. We're gonna buy we'll buy one. Actually, we'll buy one low, and I guess we're risking $600. I don't want to risk $600 though. We're going to wait just because price is not reacting how I want to either way, which is absolutely beautiful because we would have got stopped out. Come on, you got to be able to spot your shit. Come on, just like that. Probably take one more trade, still aiming for the downside. We could be targeting this hourly fair value, but I don't want to take a trade to the upside like that. It is holding this level pretty nicely though. That's a really nice wick, but would rather take a trade to the downside. So we're going to keep waiting. Got out pretty early. I'm actually super happy with this trade. Reaction was just not strong enough at all. We should have easily dumped through this level real quickly. Also, luckily, I was in for two cons, and I didn't like how I was in for two cons, and I tried resizing twice. It didn't let me, so I wanted to fix my position. This is now the third time that this level has held. I really do not want calls. We might have to go on MES because, bro, ES is just too fucking big. Genuinely too fucking big. Pause. We'll give it, again, some time. It could just be it for the day. Alright guys, we are stuck in this range. Very clearly we are stuck in this range. I'm still super upset about this loss, dude. Like, I'm going to chalk it to the game. Two things. One, the positioning was wrong. I tried getting out of my position once and then twice, and I couldn't get out, so I just got out. It would have been $350 loss, so I'm kind of happy that I got only $176 loss, right? Because remember, it would have been like this, stops above the high, and I would have basically been stopped out. I got lucky. Sometimes that's what trading is. You're gonna get lucky. I still think the draw is lower, but when I got into this trade, my heart started racing, started doom, doom, dun, 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 dun. What does that mean? That means I'm very emotional right now. It means I want to win. I want to win so bad. And I'll tell you guys that, plain and simple, I want to win. And it's just not smart for me to keep trading emotionally. This hourly is going to open up. If we get a good break and retest, as RP usually says it, if we get a good break of something and then a retest and then we start moving towards a draw, either one of these, then I will maybe take a trade, but I'm going to play super cautious. This lockout button is ready to be pressed at any moment. I'm so confident that I'm being emotional right now that I have my Trade of 8 open right now. I have an account on Alpha Futures, code Ronaldo, if you want to use it. Duh. And I could just start pushing for my next funded stack. You know what I mean? So look, we're 5 times funded on Top Step. Here's the thing about Top Step, guys, and this is something that most traders will not show you, but I will. We are $100 from blowing the account on Top Step. All 5 of them. I could sit here and try to recover them individually, take a $100 trade on all of them and see if I can recover them. But I'm gonna fucking put my balls on the table, and one of these days, if I see a really good trade, I'm going to take it for either $50 or $100, and we're gonna try to recover the accounts, because I promise you $100 is all you need to recover these accounts. I don't like looking at that though. It's a bad mental state. And then we need to start getting the rest of our funded stacked. So 5 on Top Step, which technically don't count, however you want to perceive it. 5 times on Lucid, and we need to start working on our alpha features so we can start pulling bigger payouts. Eventually, the main goal is to move to Apex. So the hourly just opened up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up for a little bit and let's see how price moves. We're going to give it some time, but I do not want to stay in this for too long. Like I said, I'm getting emotional. There's FOMC. We're literally staggering for about 30 minutes. I might even post that this might be a no trade day. I'll be back. So guys, even though this looks good, we're reacting off this 0.5, it's lining up with this level. There's just so much liquidity up here that it just wouldn't make sense to take it. It's not an A++ setup. Going to trade today, it's really going to be only an A++ setup. I could take this on this, but I don't want to take it just yet on these because I do want to stack 5. So I'm going to try to get 4 more before I take a trade. I don't want to have it to where it's like unbalanced in price. So I don't want to be up 2,000 on one account and then I have to fucking get the other accounts. It might be frustrating. I might take it. I don't know. We're gonna see. But that's just my initial thoughts right now that I'm relaying to you guys. I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking like we're gonna trade this today. It's just not looking smart. Guys, this is literally a barcode. I really want to get off these charts. Really quickly though, and do the verse of the day. Both verses of the day. Psalm 37:5 says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." Guys, it's super hard sometimes to wake up every day, commit to being better, to commit to being a good Christian. I think that today what I want to talk about is how people will judge you. For starters, judging in itself is a sin, guys. People that sit there and judge you for sinning is literally sinning. So don't be afraid to be yourself. I try to be myself as much as possible, whether I'm at work, whether I'm talking to some little fine shit, whether I'm talking about God, whether I'm on stream, whether I'm making a YouTube video. I just try to be myself. Who do I have to be? Why do I have to fake being somebody else? I don't like that. And it's okay to be you. Now, I'm not saying go out there and commit every sinful act in this world. What I am trying to say though is you're going to sin regardless of what you're doing. You're going to sin. So it's okay. Try to be better. Wake up with the intent of being better. Ask for forgiveness. Repent. So the biggest one is lust. If you're out there stroking the chicken, which is like, how is God gonna trust you with his daughter if he doesn't trust you with your own hand? But if you beat the chicken, ask for forgiveness. When I was younger, I would stroke the chicken and then I would go on this 3-month period where I just don't talk to God because I was beating my shit. Okay, it's not okay to beat your shit, but it is okay if you fall. It is okay to fall as long as you get back up. Clean yourself off, for starters. Clean yourself off and then go ask for forgiveness. Lord, I'm sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just weak and that's that. So I ask for your strength. I ask for you to provide me the strength to be able to respect not only women, right? Because you don't want to commit adultery with your eyes. Respect women, but also respect myself, because you're doing yourself a disservice. The Holy Spirit is in you. You're doing yourself a disservice by sitting there stroking the chicken. So commit, guys. You know what I mean? At least at the bare minimum, ask for forgiveness and repent. It is not that hard. All it takes is what? An extra 5-10 minutes? You can't commit 5-10 minutes out of your 24 hours. Let's say you sleep for 10 hours. That leaves you 14 hours to commit 5 minutes for a prayer or a conversation with God. You can download this app. I'm not sponsored. Nobody tell me my sign isn't on. You can download this app. I'm not sponsored by them. Bible Chat gives you a Bible verse every day. I get mine at 9 mid-trade. I'm looking at my phone because I get a Bible verse, and that's that, guys. I'm not here to force religion onto you, but I do think that it's very important, especially as a day trader, and it's just something that's important to me, and that's just who I am. If we look really quickly, these shorts did play out. These shorts did play out. It's very unfortunate that I didn't get in on this original entry, because we would have basically been at TP already, and we probably would have pushed it to this level right here. Alright boys, my main target has been ticked out. So my first trade, alright, let's do a really quick, I want you guys to pay attention. For one, the trade was this. Literally at market open, we went up and we tapped this level. For me to go into this level willy-nilly off of the golden pocket, especially stacking this, was not going to happen at any point in time. But that was the trade that should have played, or that played out and was meant to be, right? And we could go lower. It could go down to this key level, which I'm seeing right now, which we probably will do. Number two, we took a trade off of re-entry here. We probably could have waited for the re-entry here, but it already tapped twice, so I wasn't even looking for it. And we took this trade. Again, idea completely right. We would have got wicked out. Thank God, literally thank God, my position. You guys saw I tried to exit twice and it just did not let me exit for some reason. And I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was God that didn't let me exit, but I'm gonna sit here and say that it was God that didn't let me exit, because I got out for a $176 loss. You guys saw I would have lost 650 fucking bones. I would have made 2 bands, you know what I mean? But shoulda, coulda, woulda type shit. The idea is correct. It's just price action is not like there. Price action, at least not for me. You're a scalper, maybe this is ideal for you, but this is not ideal for me. This is not how my entries work. It's usually 2 ticks of drawdown and I'm done. And then, so quick little recap. When I got in here, I was super emotional, so I limited myself to try not to trade for the rest of the day, and FOMC is just now allowing me to trade. Price is not ideal here. Now remember, I need 3 more winning days for a payout. It would be so good if today, Thursday I could have one of those winning days, and Friday I can have one of those days and request a payout on Friday. Wouldn't that be amazing? But I would be rushing the process. It's not setting up to be like that. It doesn't matter if I get the payout on Friday. It doesn't matter if I get it next week. It doesn't matter if I blow these accounts. Eventually we're going to get there. No point in rushing it. So to me, this was a full loss. We're gonna be walking away with basically a break-even day or a small loss and no real trades. Boys, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. And look, the worst part is you guys can see I knew the draw. I knew we were gonna go lower. I've been saying for the whole fucking video we were gonna go lower. Trading is so difficult, and a lot of people really don't understand how difficult it really is. It's genuinely like, people don't understand it, and this is why not a lot of people make it. This is why it's a 1% chance that you make it, because there are so many things to take in count and people do not realize it. That being said,
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said yeah I do. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas tryna take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I brought with me don't fuck around, no joke. No, all young niggas we mobbing like Batman and we're robbing. This 2-door Maybach with my seat all reclining. I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga shut up.